4 o'clock in the morning and 11 hours to Cincinnati. That's what they're telling me. So. Hey man.
Hey, what's up, John?
What are you doing?
Not much, you?
I'm going to Cincinnati to get a trooper. You want to go?
I guess. Yeah.
Jump in, bud.
Yeah, it'll work.
Time to get the GPS out.
Like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
How's that frappy?
It's delicious. Frappy.
There we go. But there's where we should have stopped.
Bourbon, Johnny, right here. Bourbon. I'm not ready to fire up a stogie. I guess I should call these guys. I don't know, we're calling. Ring, 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 no answer. You know, if he's not home, I'm just going to lift that thing up. Let's leave a $100 bill on the front door.
We'll just pin it to the door.
Hey, this is Johnny 5. Is it? Good, man. I just wanted to call and let you know I'm just coming into St. Louis. Cool. All right, well, I'll see you then. All right, bye. Hello. Hey, Joe. Yeah, man, we're on the outskirts of St. Louis right now. We're gonna run out into Cincinnati and grab that trooper and then come back your way. It'll probably be between like 6:30 and 7:30 before we get to your place. That'll be all right. All right, man, we'll do. Talk to you later. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
The silly schoolboy crush wasn't just pretend at all. Life goes by so fast.
Hey, what's up, man? Not much. Headed to
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, yeah, I can remember. Yeah.
Here, you want to drive, Johnny? You looks like you got it under control there,
no,
bud.
I'm good.
You sure you don't want to drive?
No.
Hop on over here, man. You can handle it.
No, it's all good. No, John picked me up this morning, man.
What is it? New badge?
New badge.
This isn't the Roadhouse Grill, John. Ah, there's the secret spot.
I like ho-hos. Heather won't buy them. I gotta sneak them when I'm out on the road.
So how many bites are in a ho-ho?
One if Heather's coming. I'm sneaking over here real quick.
I don't know how much sneaking you're gonna do.
There's still half a box.
Yeah. Do you ever take the old wrappers and like if you're out of ho-hos and you're really wanting something, just like lick them?
Like scraping the resin out of your bong?
Look, another one. What you doing down there, John? Where'd you go? Oh. Is this the farthest you've driven for a trooper?
Probably close. I think Austin, Texas was the furthest I'd gone.
Is this not a little further than that?
I don't know. I have to look at a map.
What all do you know about this trooper?
I know it's in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay, cool. You ever been to Cincinnati at all?
Never been to Cincinnati.
Okay.
Never even been to Ohio. Like, I don't even care. I mean, all I heard was $100, and I was like, I'll be there.
Yeah, it's John's new trooper. How many troopers you got now, you think?
Oh, not that many. I mean, it was since the whole episode.
Right.
Probably down to 8 or 9.
How about ever? How many of you own in your life, do you think?
I don't know, man. I probably couldn't even count them all.
Just can't count that high.
I don't know. I mean, if we keep the camera rolling, and I'll think of them as I go, and maybe by the time we get to Cincinnati, I'll.
Right. Did you name them or anything?
I named a lot of them. Yeah,
really?
the ones that I drove, sure. Yeah. This one right here is Cochise. Ivan.
Which was that?
Ivan was the red one because he's a red. You know, his name is Ivan, like a Russian.
Is that the one we went down the creek in?
Yeah, the creek.
Okay. Yeah.
Brutus, the silver one that we did the snow.
Yeah, snow sledding.
Snow sledding in a couple
Do you
years
have any of that on video?
Oh yeah, that's on YouTube. 2 or 3 gold ones, a couple silver ones, a green one. I think just only one green one. Black ones. Black is real rare. Tan ones. Tan, you know, they only did tan back in early 80s, mid 80s, 86 maybe. I think 87 maybe was the last one. 3 burgundy.
Which color is like the most popular color? Do you know?
Blues. I mean,
blue. You find the most of the blues.
I've had more blues than anything else. I couldn't even tell you how many blues.
I gotcha. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
A lot of red ones, a lot of white ones. I've had 4 V6s.
Okay, yeah.
2 automatics, 2 5-speeds.
How many 4-cylinders have you had?
I have no idea.
No. Were they mostly automatic or standard?
Probably 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I wish I would have had more standards, to be honest with you. I mean, okay, first of all, I don't really care for automatics, just, you know, in general.
Right.
But one thing I've discovered is that the automatics that they put in that 4-cylinder are just damn near bulletproof. I mean, they're just as reliable as the 5-speed. So I don't really, you know, I'm still not a big fan of the automatic. I mean, but I ended up, especially at the beginning, with way more automatics than I even wanted. I could not buy them, you know.
Right.
But I don't know. I learned that the automatics were really, really reliable. We actually drove one for a long time. Heather's black one.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's an automatic.
How about diesels?
Had 3 diesels.
3 diesels, okay. Any leads on any others?
Yeah, I got an 87 two-tone LS with 46,000 original miles. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to get that thing like next week sometime. He's down somewhere south of Little Rock, which that'll only be like a 4-hour drive or something.
Yeah, that won't be bad at all.
Where are we at right now?
Where are we at right now? If you get your face out of that phone for a while, you might know where we're at. We're in Mount Vernon, and I believe we're somewhere around Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky.
Yeah, but which one?
I don't know. I'm not.
You don't know either.
I'm not looking at the map.
Driving. I just want something to drink.
Where's your ho-ho?
I mean, I can't. That right? I'm about to be driving. I can't keep drinking that.
In case we get arrested and the video camera gets confiscated, I don't really want to talk about it.
Awesome.
Actually, you know what? When I used to race, I found out that 2 shots, I was like half a second faster per lap.
You know, I never did that when I was racing. What are we doing here?
We're going to change drivers. You're going to go get something to eat out of the vending machine. And I'm going to...
Yeah.
I just need to be sitting over there for a little while. You want to drive?
I would love to drive. I would love nothing more than to drive.
Oh, look at it.
Just sit in there. Oh, yeah, that's after he cleaned it out. Here, let me clean it up for you. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, you're awesome.
I cleaned it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I turned the video camera off because I didn't want to have any evidence of the joint rolling. Yeah, I'll be able to drive in a couple hours. I just can't drive when I'm like right after I get fucking
You're good,
baked.
dude.
It's just not advisable.
Well, he said like just roll down your window and just start doing this shit and like just fucking drive for 2 miles. He's like, just don't speed over the speed limit.
Yeah,
like, oh,
they're not going to go back and pick it up. Right?
Yeah, because that's what he said. He's like, it'll be spread out everywhere
They'll
by
give
that
you a
time.
littering, you know, if they've got it on video.
Some sort of illegal drugs.
It might be
Have you been wearing the seatbelt? You don't wear seatbelts, do you?
No. There you go.
What's that smell in there, boys?
You sure this isn't on?
I think I turned it off.
No, it's still recording.
Is it really? Oh, shit. I thought I turned it off.
Well, I didn't turn it off.
Did you turn it off now?
I will.
Yeah, I don't want that on video in case something
We're
happens.
out in the middle of nowhere, so. We left at 4 or 3:59, I think it was. So.
Another Mount Vernon. How many Mount Vernons are there?
I think that's about the 6th Mount Vernon we've passed so
I
far.
love it, everything.
I mean, so far as the old shit. You know, the old shit you got?
Oh, my antiques.
Is it antiques? I know sometimes you refer to it as like
and
vintage.
Right. It depends. I have antique and vintage.
Okay,
So
alright.
I collect and sell. I mean, every time I go out, I tend to buy.
Yeah,
them.
that shit's cool.
That's pretty cool too. Well, I do photography.
Oh, I forgot about that.
As you know.
Okay, expand on the photography. Tell us about it. Is it good? Do you suck? I mean, be honest.
No,
You see what's out there.
I'm damn good.
Are you good?
Yeah, I know.
Good.
I really am.
I think your stuff's good. I've seen it, but I mean, you know,
Yeah, I mean, it
that's the
might
kind of
not
stuff.
be
It's all subjective.
right. It's what everybody likes. I really like it. That's
Right.
obviously why I do it.
Let's talk about your movie production stuff. Tell me
Yeah.
all about that. I
So-
saw one of them.
Is it?
That was pretty good.
That was yeah. You know, it was fun making them. That's the other reason I said just get recording.
Right.
You become part of the event.
It's like a permanent memory. No one will ever take it away.
nobody can have
You can
it.
smoke as much dope as you want.
As you
I like,
want.
you know, I enjoy being behind the camera a lot
I enjoy.
more.
That's the reason I make the independent films. But I throw
Because you
myself-
like being in front. You mean?
No. I like being behind it.
Yeah.
But I then when I want to be in it, I can just I can subject
Throw yourself in or whatever.
Absolutely.
Right.
Um,
How much of you ends up on the cutting room floor? I mean, be honest. Most of it.
How's Colin been anyway?
Good, man. He's doing real good.
Cool. Been a while since I've talked to him.
Yeah, I thought he was going to stop talking to all of us.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. After you totaled his car at Thunder Hill.
It wasn't really my fault.
It was Colin's car. It was his fault.
Exactly. You know, if
Hey, you know, you're
he
lucky
should not have let
that
me drive it.
he's lucky you didn't sue him.
I probably
You
should
could have been injured.
You know, if I could have been.
Who's that?
No, you don't worry about who that is.
Is it your girl calling?
It's a new thing called text messaging.
I've heard of it. You're not supposed to do it when you're driving. I'm pretty sure of that.
Well, see, I'm not texting.
You're just reading texts.
Yeah.
Moonshine, texting, video.
I'll just tell him, bitch, I'm with Johnny 5.
You might want to leave that out. You might want to tell them that I picked you up as a hitchhiker. That's true, too.
I know.
Think
it is
about
true.
that.
It is true.
It's
That's
true.
What else is great.
And we've got the video to prove it.
All right, we're gonna have to kill that.
Huh?
We'll have to kill that.
No rules in
What did you
video.
say?
Unless you go into the bathroom by yourself, you're on camera.
What are you doing?
So I crossed over into Indiana and I'm at some gas station here somewhere. And Johnny's run off somewhere talking on his phone. Oh, there he is right there, hiding out on the phone. Anyway, we've got an oil leak here, probably a few oil leaks. I can't tell exactly how bad we're leaking, but we're leaking. There's no doubt about that. That puddle's all over under the truck. so we're probably losing quite a bit.
I heard that, man. I want some real food. I know ho-hos are, you know, like a staple in your diet there.
It's all you need when you're on the road, dude. What else do you need?
I don't know. I would think something. I'm more of a beef jerky guy on the road.
Beef jerky? Oh yeah. Oh, because there was a gas station right there where we were. You spent 20 minutes on the phone.
I said there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees.
There's a 5-gallon bucket. You want to get it? Dude, I pull over for just about everything.
Yeah, I noticed this morning. I got
My mom's got this.
plywood like that. Yeah, I know your mom has this.
Number 5 is Speed Racer. When I was a little kid. When I was a little boy.
Johnny 5 was the Short Circuit, wasn't it?
I don't know if the thing was called Johnny 5 or not.
I believe it was.
It was a song about who's Johnny or whatever, but I saw that movie when I was like 12. People sending me emails with the Short Circuit robot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's from.
Johnny 5. Oh, you should have seen the one the other day. It was really funny, dude. This guy there's a Takati ad or something, like a guy looks like Ricardo Montalban kind of thing.
Okay.
Something is like some Rico Suave, like older guy that with like salt and pepper hair and like button down shirt. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
he says
no
it's
idea.
like a Dos Equis ad. He's like, you know, I don't drink Dos Equis.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't watch TV.
Okay,
I don't
yes.
know what the story
But
is.
when I do.
What
He's
is it he says?
He's the most interesting man in the world.
Okay, he's the most interesting man in the world. Okay, somebody took a picture of that guy and put on his lapel right here, Johnny 5, and put, I don't use 4x4 very often, but when I do, I use auto hugs. And posted it up on the forum. Like,
dude, that's awesome.
You should see it. It's hilarious.
No.
I thought it was funny.
No,
I fell out laughing.
Yeah, this.
Hey, turn that off. What is this? Is that Eminem?
No. It's a white. It is a white.
Is that
guy.
Dr. Dre? Who is that?
It's Boondocks.
Snoop Dogg?
Not really.
What would you say is a reasonable amount of time for how long I should be expected to re-listen to this?
Let's see. Well, it looks like the song is going to be probably about 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
Alright, we're going to listen to this for 3 minutes and 21 seconds, yo. Okay? Hear that? It hurts, pains my ears. It pains. It sounds like a circus.
It is circus music.
You're in a band called Huffy.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Do you know that, dude, you know that Huffies suck, right? You know that Huffies like the suckiest bike that they ever made? That'd be like being in a band called Yugo.
Like, it's better than Roadmaster, right?
Honey, I'm so sorry for all things I've done. I made a mistake.
In fact, I make more than one.
I'm drowning inside.
Hit the road. Barnes and leaves.
Not Johnny Knows.
Alright, well, we're at a pilot station somewhere, I think we're still in Indiana. We're leaking oil. It's not real bad. We've put 80 miles since the last time I checked in. This oil leak is definitely not slowing up. It looks to me like it's coming right out of the top, right out of the valve cover, all over the intake here. So I don't want to lose time here and take care of this right now. I'm going to push it off and do it at Joe's hopefully in the morning. I'd like to just get this day behind me and get back to where I'm a lot closer to home. Stay on top of it. I mean, as long as we don't run it low on oil, it'll be fine. Cold, right? NASCAR horse. This is my buddy Johnny Hawthorne.
Johnny, nice to meet you.
It's not that one. It's the beat up one over
Okay.
there.
Yeah. SC model.
You see, it's old, it beat.
Oh yeah. 217 still running though. Whale calls.
It'll be gone within 50 miles.
Yo, you got it before we hit the freeway.
Come on, man. They go through anything. They don't care. They just run.
Where we live up in the hills there, you know, they're all American truck driving hillbilly boys, you know. And, hey man, what's the deal with all them Isuzus? Ain't them things pieces of shit? And I'm like, hell yeah they are. I'm like, this is the most ragged, haggard ass piece of shit you've ever seen in your life. Panel on it's bent up and dented and rusted, and I drive this thing up and down this bumfuck mountain road like it's a goddamn Dakar rally. I'm like, try doing that with your Durango, bro. The thing they don't understand is, yeah, it's got 280,000 miles on it, and it's been up and down this road, beat to hell,
Yeah.
Seems like a
and
Billy
it's
goat.
still running. Yeah.
It's just like that 88. I mean, it looks horrible. The thing is we drove it for, I don't know, 3 years before
Yeah.
we got a hold of this one. You can see we're running a good 60 over
Oh
there.
yeah, man. You got a solid runner here for sure. Some of them are rusty or whatever, but hey,
Dude, it's a smooth
thing
ride.
runs smooth. You know, motor's solid, good oil pressure, got an exhaust leak, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the old Stearns and Foster mattress factory.
Sweet. Jim Beam.
Yeah, they're not there anymore. Like when we had that one, and like I said, the guy rolled it, there were things we needed to fix on it. Oh my God, finding stuff to fix it.
Oh, I know. Well, that's why
What
I'm
a
hoarding.
nightmare.
That's why I'm hoarding these things, man. Because there's guys all over the world. I mean, I got buddies in like Costa Rica, Venezuela, Australia, the Middle East. They're having a hard time finding. Even here in the States, we're having a hard time. The reason I started collecting them is because I was having a hard time finding parts. You know, and I was like, somebody's going to need that motor. Either I'm going to need it, or you know, one of these other guys around here is going to need it, because they're not making them anymore. They're hard to come by. You could get rebuilt units for $1,700, and that's stuff that's made with gaskets and replacement parts that are made in China or Korea or whatever. You know, I've got factory Isuzu rebuild kits in the boxes at home that I'm again hoarding. You know,
Mine?
for the zombie apocalypse. You know, as rough as this thing looks, and it still runs great. You don't judge a book by the cover. Chrome bumpers too. Nice, clean, straight chrome bumpers. Rust. It's a shame for that, man. What do you think about those auto hubs right there? Have any problem with those?
Nope.
Not a problem, huh?
Not a problem.
Works fine. Snow, mud.
They flip when I need them, every single time.
You don't have to get out and freeze your ass off or do the Chinese fire drill every time you need to put them in four-wheel drive.
No.
John's got to have ho-hos for the trip.
All the ho-hos?
Oh yeah, I can't make a trip without ho-hos.
Oh my God! You gonna use the drivetrain?
Yeah, running engines, man, they're getting hard to find. You know, you get a motor that somebody drove it until it blew up, and then crankshaft damage, rods are damaged, and you can get them still running like this. I mean, even if the bearings in this thing are shot, I can pull it apart, polish the crank, you know.
Well, you heard it turn over. It's got a good solid.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
just finding one that isn't blown up is the key.
Now, what's the real difference between a Trooper and a Trooper 2?
It's the same thing. It was a way of getting around some sort of a tariff, because a pickup truck didn't have whatever specific tax it was that passenger vehicles had.
Right.
So they shipped them here without the rear seat in them, and they were classified as a truck. And then they installed the seats at the dealership as an add-on. I've got a stack of license plates from Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee, wherever they come from.
Oh, by the way, this truck's got one other thing that you're going to have a hard time finding.
What's that?
It's got the owner's manual in it.
Oh, yeah.
So how many bolts did you break?
Oh, we didn't break any.
I was wondering what that little thingy was for. Now we know.
Yeah,
Holds the same.
A happy man.
a long 48 hours for me.
Vehicles all the time. They usually put them on the back of their RVs. Got both lights.
All right. Nice meeting you. Thank you very much for the deal. I really appreciate you holding on to that film for me. Nice meeting you as well.
Like I said, if I decide no more Isuzus, I'll let you know about this.
Yeah, call me when you're ready to get rid of that. So it's 15 hours we've got in it right now. We've got 3 hours to go.
18-hour day. Awesome.
Joe?
Looks like you made it.
Yeah, man. Here it is, man. Check it out. It's rough. Oh, it's got a one light on still. $100.
No kidding.
Yeah, runs and drives, but it's rough. But it's been a long day. Anyway, I appreciate you inviting us to come up and stay with you.
It's no problem.
I think we're ready to just, you know, come in and clean up and chill out, man. We've been on the road and I'm so tired. Nice place, man. Yeah, real nice. It's quiet neighborhood. When I went up to Nashville to pick up that red trooper from Ben, K-Van, we took a drive in his first gen. He's got a nice white, it was an automatic, he converted it to 5-speed, and he's done so much to that thing, and it's so nice and stuff. I was like, man, let's go to Alaska. His truck's like bulletproof, you know, he's done everything to that thing. Upgraded the brakes and, you know, sway bar and rebuilt the motor and Calmini header and all kinds of stuff, you know, and I was like, that would be awesome. That would
Killer awesome.
That would be nice. That would be just dandy. I would never use the word dandy. I think driving to Alaska and Ben's trooper would be dandy. What'd you do with your tan one? I said, what happened to your tan trooper? He's a wife. I'm like, what? She didn't know you sold it? He said, no, she doesn't know I had it. How do you do that? There's so many guys on the forums and so many pictures out there and everything. It's hard to keep them all straight, but that one stuck in my head because I remember when I saw that one, I was like, dude, that's tight. Like, I like that. It's pretty clean, wasn't it? Yeah, it was just, aside from that big, I think I T-boned. He bought this one that was just hit. It was the driver's side hit. Tan, 4-door though, right? Yeah. 4-door. Nice. But hitting the driver's door, you got it cheap. Like $300. Yeah. Your wife won't watch the video, right? No. She's not gonna watch the video. $300. Nice running driving trooper. Needed a door to close. The rocker was bashed in. Look, he got it all done. 22 tones, painted in yellow, like wheels. Nice. Did everything on the Jeep. Spray painted it. Look good. It was a 50-50 car. 50 foot or 50 miles an hour. Right. My rodeo. It looks good from far away. Looks nice, man. After you what? Rolled it. You rolled that thing? Yeah. How'd you do that? As a rig, and when I'm on the trails, met everybody, went trail riding all day. I remember that. So we went on the night run, and at the end of the night run, there was this mud pit, and it was like everybody went in, came out the same side, and it had sheer walls. I didn't know it was there, and I was avoiding there was a down tree on the left. So I was watching the tree on the left, and I didn't realize I was going to drive off on a drop off. And the truck just went whoop, front end dropped in, and all of a sudden, it just did a slow motion roll and just flopped in the mud. Joe Darlington and one of his buddies and Billy, they winched me out and they did it like a rotisserie. They got on both ends, and then Joe just winched me out backwards the way I went in, and it just came right back up. And I went and hosed it off the next day. And washed all the mud off, and I was back on the trails the next day. The worst part was telling Michelle. Bright and early, we've got a valve cover gasket we're going to swap here. Try to minimize this oil leak that we've got going on. I get the feeling, that it's leaking in a lot of places. The gasket's probably... I don't know why, it's a brand new gasket. I wouldn't expect to be having problems with it. Hitch must have rolled off or something. Maybe. We'll get it off here and take a look at it and see what's going on. By the time the sun came up yesterday morning, I was ready to fall asleep. I just sold this head to Eric Jett. He's going to put it on a 2.3. It's got too much compression on this 2.6. I'm having to run super unleaded in it. Yeah. And I actually was hoping that I would build enough compression that I could run ethanol, straight ethanol, which I have. I've run a few tanks of ethanol through it. But you brew your own ethanol? No, I'm just buying it at the store and brew my own ethanol. We talked about that. That was actually one of the things I was thinking in my mind is that, hey, if fuel continues to get as crazy as it's gets more expensive, we can grow corn and stuff out where we're at. I mean, a lot of people do. And I thought, well, worst come to worst, I'll just brew some ethanol and put it in. Yeah, this is an aftermarket kit that I get out of a place in, I think they're in Arlington, Texas. I buy stuff from them, like I'll buy 10 of these at a time.
That's not your OEM kit.
Like that's going to be, making repairs, I rob stuff out of this. Because these things are like 54 bucks a piece for a top end kit, The OEM stuff will be when I build a motor top to bottom. You know what I mean? When I go completely through it, then it will get every brand new gasket out of an OEM. I'm not going to put brand new OEM gaskets on something that's going to come back apart, in a few months. makes me wonder, man, where's all this leakage coming from?
Guy on the forum, Billy Rice, Georgia Trooper. His tool 2.6 is balanced and blueprinted.
Oh, I'm sure that thing's
hurt.
Yeah, if you go to that extent, man, if you do build a motor like that where it's just completely gone through, everything is machined, everything's mic'd, everything's perfect, you could get, you know, easy 300,000–400,000 miles out of at least the bottom end, for sure. The bottom ends of these things are just bulletproof.
You can't even tell it's running.
You know, there's an off-road park up where I'm at called Wheelin' World. I put a little thread out there that, hey, you know, here's a cool place out in Arkansas.
There used to be one, you know, everybody used to go to one around northern Indiana called the Badlands. We had a whole group called Midwest Isuzu Off-Road.
Right. Are we ready to go then?
Looks like everything's out of the way.
My name's Gary. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, here in Corydon, Indiana for a car show. It's a 1979, 17,000 original miles.
Nice. Nice. 17,000. Look at this thing.
Original belts, hoses, even the windshield wipers are original.
Wow. Look at that glossy paint on that air cleaner, man. Nice. Very nice. All right, we're back on the road. Just leaving Indiana from Joe's. We've got our oil leak well patched up or fixed, however that works out. We'll have to assess that next time we stop. Everything's looking good. We are set out on our way back home. Got a probably 10-hour drive ahead of us. You're fucking wrecked, man.
Probably gonna try to cut us off.
If he saw the video camera, he ain't gonna do shit.
Oh, I know.
Lose his job. All right, man. Oil leak is worse now than it was before. We've got oil splattered all over the place. We got timing cover all over the car, all over the inside of the thing. You can see it's blowing up here. I don't know what's going on. I've never seen a valve cover gasket leak this bad. Okay, so I think I may have figured out what's going on with this thing. I'm not real sure, but I've got a clue right here. I've got oil sprayed out onto this hose. You know, it's being shot out here. So my hunch is that the timing belt is slinging oil. The timing belt spins on the crankshaft and on the oil pump. So my hunch at this point is we've got either a front main seal going bad or we've got an oil pump seal, and that oil is being carried by the timing belt. I'm betting that I get that timing cover off and that thing, the hole inside of that timing cover is going to be sopped with oil, and I'm going to be putting the front main seal or the oil pump. I'll probably pull the motor and just put all new seals in it. I don't think we're dealing with a valve cover gasket. I've never seen a valve cover gasket that'll spray oil all over the underside of your hood like that. I think we got something a little more serious than that. So I'm going to keep an eye on the oil level. I just checked it. The oil level's good. The key here is keeping oil in the motor, keeping the motor lubricated. So I can drive this thing almost indefinitely as long as I'm willing to stop often enough to check the oil and keep it filled. So if I've got to stop every 100 miles and put oil in it, it's better than having to take the motor apart on the side of the road, you know? So that's what we'll do. Well, we made it. No problems, really. No major problems, anyway. Back home, safe and sound.